The fundamental goals of fire protection are to save lives and property. There are other goals that come into play from time to time, and that's preventing injuries, helping with the environment, not losing more of a building than you absolutely have to. But the goals are to minimize fire loss, which includes life loss and injuries.
The reason the life safety doesn't put all the eggs in one basket, so to speak, is the fact that you don't want to rely on a single source of protection. So we do what's called layered fire protection, and layered fire protection deals with passive and active fire protection systems.
An active system will extinguish or control the fire, while a passive system is intended to contain the fire to a specific area. Active systems are things like sprinklers, kitchen hood systems, fire extinguishers. Passive systems, on the other hand, are rated fire partitions, smoke partitions, firewalls, fire doors, and that kind of thing.
The first line of defense in any type of building would be the use of a portable fire extinguisher.
As a small fire becomes a larger fire, you're going to get more smoke, more heat, and more damage. So if a fire is allowed to grow until the sprinkler activates, you're going to see more damage than if you can use a portable fire extinguisher during its earlier stages.
The layered fire protection is required in the codes and standards based upon the size of the building, the number of people involved, the type of people involved. The layers get deeper and deeper.
It's a basic risk management principle that the greater the risk, the more layers and the more solid those layers need to be.
The layered fire protection can go anywhere from exits from a building, portable extinguishers, hose cabinets, standpipes, compartmentation with firewalls, smoke barriers, smoke dampers in HVAC systems, all kinds of things like that.
For business continuity, for fire and life safety, these systems that are built into the building, and portable fire extinguishers would be one of those systems, are necessary to keep that business operational and to keep the people safe. Life safety shouldn't ever depend on a single safeguard. The reason is obvious, that should that safeguard fail for any reason, then you're putting people and property at risk unnecessarily. As you add layers of protection based upon the risk becomes lower for real loss.
So layered fire protection is important for all buildings because the effects of fire can be very damaging, right? It can hurt people, can damage property, can interrupt mission. So we need to make sure that the fire protection systems are in place. We want to make sure we're not relying on any one fire protection system. In case that one fire protection system doesn't work properly, we want to make sure there's backups.